you for joining us today. My name is Kristen Perez. With me, I have my co-host, Vijay Thakkar. We have with us also Aman Jain and Marissa Sorkin of Team Phoenix from Georgia Tech. Welcome, team. Thank you for joining us today. I know you both are, or all three of y'all are very busy right now, so I appreciate you coming to speak with us despite that. For those who are just joining us, as always, Team Phoenix is currently going on their second day stretch of the 2020 Supercomputing Student Cluster Competition. Team, how are we feeling today? Can you just kind of check in with us? Tell us what it is that how is sleep going? How are you guys rotating shifts? How's your day? Yeah.
I can start. I feel pretty confident in our performance. I think, we're headed to a pretty strong start and a pretty good showing for what is essentially a bunch of first time student cluster competitors and what is very likely one of the younger teams present. I think we had a really solid game plan coming into this, and we've been able to execute at most of those levels, and it's looking to be really promising. And I think just sleep wise, I can really only speak for myself, but it has been a little taxing at times, but nothing that I can't handle.
Yeah.
Marissa, how are
For
you?
me, yeah, so it's been, pretty all right. I am confident in our team. I think all this being new, I'm definitely the support that we have had from Georgia Tech and our advisors and Vijay, has been amazing. So, at the very least, we're having fun. We're, working with Azure and spinning up all that fun stuff. So, yeah. Sleep-wise has been all right, I think it's going pretty good given the 72-hour competition.
That requires some serious planning if you can at least get some decent sleep in. So kudos to y'all for at least, planning that out. Vijay, I think you had a question, but it looks like your connection may be a little bit slow right now.
Yeah, I was wondering what the team thinks the biggest challenge for them is in the next 24 hours, because essentially the next 24 hours are the final few hours of the competition, right? So now that you know what you've done so far, we're like at a midway point in a way. What do you see as the biggest thing you'll have to do in the next 24 hours? The last 5 hours are mostly going to be like you taking a break and just submitting stuff.
Yeah, so I guess I can pick up. If we just if just taking a quick look at the dashboard, there are quite a few submissions that we have yet to complete. Um, so I think the big thing would be getting an HPL score up and then just periodically checking in with MEMXET and GROMAX. Um, Although I do have faith that everyone will in the next 24 hours have something to show. Um, the big thing with the reproducibility challenge is writing that reproducibility paper, and I think creating a really cohesive paper in the next 24 hours is something that's going to be challenging and something that we should aim to tackle right away.
Okay,
Yeah,
I just was going
sorry,
to ask
go
really
ahead.
quick about this reproducibility paper. For those who are new to this competition or just now finding out about it, could you kind of give us a little detail about what that is and what that's trying to accomplish?
Yeah, essentially one of the applications that we have to run at the student cluster competition is the results of a paper that was submitted to the conference last year. And for scientific validation purposes, the results of that paper have to be carried out by every team at the competition this year, and just to make sure that the results that they claim in their paper hold up. And so I'm not super clear on the details, but I'm pretty sure it's um, you just run the application that was outlined in the paper, you run it under certain test cases, and then the results you get, you just have to compare them to the results that the authors of the paper got, and you write about that.
Okay. All right. Interesting. We'll be looking forward to seeing what that looks like shortly, it sounds like. Marissa, sorry to cut you off earlier. If you could just kind of just follow up on what Vijay had asked earlier.
Oh yeah, so about like I guess the challenge for the next 24 hours. I think
Mhm.
definitely like getting the results for the bigger applications is probably gonna be challenging. I'm working with like Albert for GrowMax, and there's a lot of things to run and simulations that they want for each of the tasks. So at least like in that aspect, that will be challenging.
Well, it sounds like despite all these upcoming challenges and everything kind of coming to a head at this time, Team Phoenix as a whole is navigating everything fairly well. And I mean, it sounds like you're progressing really, I mean, beautifully so far throughout this challenge. Um, Given that you have been, 2 days into this, what would you suggest for future students who are interested in getting involved from this challenge from what you've seen so far?
Um, I think the big thing is preparation. It's really important to prepare ahead of time. And from what I can tell, like preparing ahead of time really does give you like a huge leg up in the competition. I think like, being in that like a top five finisher is something that's very attainable, especially considering the caliber of students we have at Georgia Tech and just like the plethora of resources available to us. Um, the fact that it's this huge international competition shouldn't be something that like turns you away from the challenge. If anything, it should sort of motivate you even more because at Georgia Tech, we definitely have the like we have the students, we have the resources, we have the support we need to do well like every single time we show up.
Yeah, I guess tidbit would be, some things at first it's just gonna be like really hard. The initial learning curve for things can be difficult, but you just gotta keep trying, keep asking questions, just keep doing it, and um, you'll get there. I mean, I feel like that's with everything, but I think just like with like HBC, it can be daunting at first. So yeah.
I like that. I like that. I think that's good perspective. I think that a lot of people might view HPC as almost especially for undergraduates, as this, kind of like monolith in the distance rather than it being something that can be attainable. So thank you both for your advice. I think for now, I'll let you go back to your competition and possibly even get a cup of coffee before you do so. I'm sure you both want that. Jay, is there anything else? Oh, there we go. All right, Marissa's prepared. Is there anything else you want to add, or shall we let everybody go back?
No, I just wanted to say congrats to the team for the work they've done so far, and good luck for the next 24-hour stretch. I'm very proud of what we've done so far, so I'm very happy with the progress. We just gotta keep it going now. So good luck, everybody.
Thank
Good
you.
luck, y'all. Take care. See you soon.